Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel again. Right now, as you can see, we're waiting on the state of play from PlayStation. It should be around 30 minutes. And yeah, there's gonna be some trailers, news on upcoming games from PlayStation. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see how that's gonna go. Personally, I'm looking forward to news on God of War, Spider-Man, and the Wolverine game they teased last time, somewhere in the beginning of the year, I think, if I remember correctly. So I definitely want to hear some news about those games, and maybe get some new trailers about something else. But those three are really the ones that I'm hyped for, I want to say. I'm also welcoming, of course, some new games. It's never bad to get something new, but I hope they can focus on the games they already teased and were planning, so they come out great. Usually they do. PlayStation has been very solid the last couple of years, so definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, we're still waiting a little bit. Uh, I don't think I can expect something else. I know people want there to be news on GTA. People want some Metal Gear games. I think I've seen there's a bunch of games people really want, but seeing as it's state of play PlayStation, I don't know if we're gonna get much different games than the actual PlayStation ones. You never know. They sometimes do when like PlayStation is a big marketing point for them, but I think it's mainly gonna be PlayStation based games. So yeah, we're gonna just wait a little more, and hopefully they pull up with that heat, and then we switch scenes, I watch it on the big screen, and enjoy. Okay, 50 more seconds to go. Hopefully they pull up with some heat. I don't think it's gonna be disappointing at all, but I do think it could be less of what I expect. Because yeah, I'm really looking for some specific trailers, kind of. So yeah, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I forgot quickly unmute because I was waiting, and the background noise is usually really shit on these waiting queues. Okay, 24th of March. Was that when the last one was? I think it was March, but for some reason I thought it could more be close to December. It's Resident Evil 4. Okay. But yeah, the date must be for that game. Stupid me. Okay, now I'm not a Resident Evil player, so yeah, my reaction to this is gonna be a little bit lackluster. But I can try and see if it looks good at least. But yeah, I know a good friend that is gonna be really hyped for this probably. Let's see.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body.
Show some gameplay instead of cinematic trailers. I mean, not much to say about that really. I mean, it could be. Oh, there's more. There's more. I'm gonna shut up.
The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different.
Okay, this looks like it's part gameplay. Okay, it wasn't really much. It doesn't look bad. Keep in mind, this is YouTube, so it's a little compressed, and it's a stream, so it's a little bit less. So I don't think it looks bad. But we're gonna have to see when it drops if the Resident Evil players like it, because they aren't always that happy with remakes.
Thanks to Capcom for kicking it off with Resident Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR2 content.
Okay,
also
that's,
in
I mean,
development.
it's nice that it also has the
Now let's get
VR2
a sneak
content.
peek at 4 games in development for PlayStation VR2.
Okay. This doesn't interest me one bit. I'm not into VR, I don't own it. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a dead part on my end. So it's nice that they put in the effort, I guess.
Let's see how special you are.
Yes, mother. Yes, mother.
I mean, people that really like VR, I think are gonna greatly enjoy this. Because, I mean, horror games can be really, really fun in VR. At least, in my head. Like, I think it could be really, really fun.
Man blood.
Oh, careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
I mean, people are definitely gonna be having lots of fun with the VR aspect. They always do. They always find something to make the most serious and spooky game something silly and comedic. They always find a way. And like having like the gun toss with the hands, you already know some guy is gonna do some trick shots with it, and I think it's gonna be sick. But yeah, once again, it's not my thing, so I don't really care.
The audacity to question me,
What is this game? I don't recognize this.
who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou to plunder our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night.
Looks to be another
You
horror
done
type
to
game.
ensure the future of this forsaken
Horror
city.
zombie.
You, who have brought nothing but chaos.
State of Decay,
When
maybe?
death was swallowing this city whole, it was I who resurrected it. It was I who shined
This-
as a beacon of hope for all.
The characters in the
tower cries
trailer,
out for blood,
they look very,
and
very
I
simple still.
vow to spill it. When the bells ring, the song they sing
I mean, it's
will be
probably early
righteous.
access stuff and it's not all done, so it's most likely gonna look better in the end. But Retribution, okay. Walking Dead chapter, okay.
Welcome home to
Yeah, I'm not a Walking Dead fan, so I haven't really played any of the games, or I'm in tune with the games. But this game could be fun. Like, I imagine having a zombie in VR would be really fun. But yeah, as I said, the graphics look a little bit still in progress. Compared to the first game and this game, they look like more rounded off. Of course, this is a special, more unique style where they aren't going for everything perfect. So there's definitely gonna be some lackluster elements for some people, but just looks very solid still to me. No clue what this game is though. It says online multiplayer required. It's No Man's Sky, okay. I was not too sure. Because it looked, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen anything No Man's Sky. It changed so much since its release, and for good. It's a good thing that it changed so much. Yeah, it looked fun. It looked like it could be really funny to play, you know. Ooh, Horizon. I guess this could be fun, but I don't really see how well this game is gonna work compared to like the hack and slash zombies and stuff, you know? 'Cause it's still like mainly an RPG. It probably would work, but I have a hard time imagining it working as great as the other games previously shown, to be honest. I don't know why. It just, in my head, it seems like it would work less. But it's a Horizon game, so it's most likely going to be fun and good, either way.
Find out why the machines are attacking.
shooting the bow, I think, would be really fun. Like, I think I would enjoy that very much if I would try it in like a VR game. Or like, and shooting as well. I definitely want to like test it once and see how good or how bad my aim is with those things. But so far, it looks nothing bad. Yeah, just the zombies from Walking Dead. But yeah, as I said, I imagine them still being very in development.
You have walked in the shadows, Reyes. Now it is time.
This is like a fully different game. I think it's not one of the other Horizons. Looks like a little short spin-off type game.
Hi, I'm Ben McCaw, narrative director at Guerrilla.
Yep.
I hope
VR
you enjoyed
people
your first look at
gonna be happy.
Horizon Call of the Mountain, coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2. We're also happy to announce that a big update to Horizon Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
That's really nice.
Today.
Get little updates. Yeah, I haven't played this game yet. I still have to finish the first one. But I definitely want to play it once. Okay, okay, that's sick. Reset skills should always be in a game, in my opinion. Ultra hard difficulty, that's really good for those people that like to torture themselves. New Game Plus, also must have in the story games. The skins and stuff, it's like fun to have. But the New Game Plus, the harder difficulty and the resetting of skills, yeah, those were pretty needed, in my opinion. At least those are pretty vital for replayability and just enjoyment of the game. So yeah, that was a really good patch. Really good patch.
PlayStation fan favorite is coming to PC.
Ooh, that's up my alley. I'm a PC player mainly. So what are we getting? Spider-Man?
Few years
Oh,
sacrificing so much and asking for
it is Spider-Man.
You want to change
Oh,
the
that's
world,
sick.
you have
I mean, I finished the game already, but it's sick. It's going to PC. Oh shit.
Do you really need two of those?
You are everything that's wrong with this city.
I'm gonna go
Oh yeah, I gotta let my friend know that.
do your thing. You can't just push people around like that.
Just ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the glory tale.
That's sick. I don't think I'm gonna buy it again because I'm not really one for replaying story games. But I think it's really great. They're gonna get so many sales of people that didn't buy PlayStation or didn't have one in the past. Gonna, like, all the other PC ports sold great as well. That's sick. Okay, they showed this game, I think, in the last event and in like an E3 type event as well. It's just like Cat Simulator kind of, but it does look hella relaxing to play. Like just running around town, doing some little puzzles while you go, just chillaxing. Looks very relaxing. I'm definitely tempted to maybe get this game. Because it's pretty unique. I think there's one where you play as a wolf and one or as a fox, like I think similar style. Haven't played those yet. I haven't really seen much about them, but I don't think they were bad. I think they had pretty good reviews if I remember, like looking at the Steam pages. But I do think this could be really fun, as like to switch it up from your casual RPGs or shooter games, you know. I do think this game could be a lot of fun. Like, kinda like you play Mirror's Edge for the parkour, that type of gameplay, you know, just run around the city and do some cat parkour. I think that this game has potential for a certain audience, at least. And I'm happy to potentially buy this game. I'm definitely thinking about it. Maybe for a playthrough later on, who knows?
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray, coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th. PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month. Up next, 3 games that will get your heart racing.
Whoa. Okay. God of War? Oh, this is not God of War. Star Wars, maybe? Or Destiny? It's freaking this is. I don't know that studio. I don't think I've played anything by them. Don't know that one either. Okay. Survival prison game? Maybe RPG?
You know that they call Callisto the dead moon. Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
That's Stranding 2? I don't know who made that. No, that's Konami Games, I think. Or whatever that studio's called.
That's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life
Shit.
is entirely in my hands.
Okay, little horror prison escape RPG.
A chance
Maybe?
at rebirth.
Okay, it reminds me a bit of Outlast in the sense, because Outlast is kind of like a prison in that like psychiatric ward, and you have these big monsters running around like the Doctor and the Brood guy and whatnot. But maybe a little bit more Resident Evil like with the guns.
I just love that last part.
I'm not a horror fan, but this game does look pretty good so far.
Gives me chills every time.
Yeah, I think this could potentially be a hit among the horror fans.
In the year 2030,
What's this?
a new blood sport grips the globe. And in the arena,
This
there
is...
will only be the victorious
I
and
mean,
the dead.
okay, sort of roller derpy but hardcore. I kind of like the graphics, but at the same time, I think they're way too plain. Like they're just too simple. Like you'd get bored of them pretty fast in that type. But I do like the drawn graphics. You know, like when games do it. It definitely adds another charm. Okay, this is like Tony Hawk Pro Skater means super hot. Kind of. I mean, this looks like one of those chillax games as well, you know? Just do some mayhem while you do some sick tricks. Nothing I would buy, but I do think it could be really fun to play like for once or like twice. I don't think this is gonna be a hella replayable game if you like grind it in the beginning, you know? Okay, an anime game? Anime games are always risky, because they're always a hit or miss. Most of them haven't really hit that hard, sadly. Like, Scarlet Nexus, for example, was a huge disappointment, but then again, Tales of Arise did really, really well. So we're gonna have to wait and see with this one. I don't really recognize the characters, so I don't know what it's based. Could be Scarlet Nexus. Universe, maybe? But it's a little bit different style, so I don't think it is.
I'm going to miss them.
I look forward to
Okay, it could be fun. It could be fun. But I don't think this game is going to be like huge. Because yeah, it's an anime game, still has a little bit less wide audience, and as I said, they're often hit or miss, so... Or they're always hit or miss. There's not really been one that's just decent. They're always pretty good or pretty bad. Either Nights. I mean, I think it could have a cool concept. It looks like it has some visual novel stuff to it. Maybe some romance when you see like the kids holding hands. A little bit of everything for everybody, you know. But I don't think it's gonna be
Action
like a big hit.
games and dating sims
Not gonna lie.
collide in Eternites, coming to PS5 and PS4 next year. Let's check back in with Capcom for a new look at an upcoming heavy hitter.
Looks like to be maybe a fighter game with like the billboards, fighter words everywhere, like new Street Fighter. If it's Capcom, I think they make Street Fighter. Yeah, I'm not a big fighter because I really suck at the game, so I never really got into it. But the fan base is still pretty big, you know.
Okay then. Hope you're ready to begin.
Is this Street Fighter, or are they gonna bring out a new one? Or like a spin-off game? Because I don't know anything about the genre. Fighter games, really. Like, I'm so not up to date. It may be more like a Yakuza type game. Not really in Street Fighter. But more like Yakuza then. Okay, so the fighting is like Street Fighter, it looks like. And like Mortal Kombat and whatnot. The 2D type battles. Yeah, I think those are characters from Street Fighter. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember like seeing them. I mean, I don't know, were previous Street Fighter games also where you had like the little RPG third person world and then the combats? Or is this new? Like, I honestly have no clue. I think it could be pretty fun. It looks like it could be a lot of fun.
Let me have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Yeah, this is Street Fighter. I'm quite certain. I'm quite certain now. I mean, the combos and animations look sick. I do think this one looks good. I don't know if it's like a much improvement, it's worse, or like the same, like as the previous installment. But to me, it looks good. And you know, she got ass, so it must be a good game, you know. Like, she got them thick thighs, so that's instantly like 2 bonus points, you know. Street Fighter 6, okay, so it's in the next, just the next installment, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, not gonna lie. Not gonna play it most likely. As I said, I'm really bad at fighter games, so I'm less interested in them. But it does look great. I think the Street Fighter fans are gonna be really happy about this one.
That was your first look at Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Mark your calendars, it comes to PS5 and PS4 in 2023. Now it's time for 2 indie adventures arriving
Tunic.
later this year.
I thought, wasn't that game already out? Or is it early access? Or maybe it's only on PC yet and it has yet to come to PlayStation. I do know this game. I have not played it yet. I don't think I have it in my library. I think I still have to get it. But it's a game I definitely will want to play. It looks pretty fun. You know, kind of like a Zelda ripoff, to be honest. But like the green, the shield, and the sword and whatnot. But it does look like a lot of fun. Like, and for an indie game, it looks really good. Like, indie games been killing it the last couple of years. They really stepped up their game, often trumping AAA companies. Mainly because AAA companies have been dropping disappointments a lot with the delays and bad launches and whatnot. But I think this game was already out on PC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's definitely like one I want to play for sure.
She set out to record life at the end of the
Okay,
season.
little slice of life story game.
For people in the future.
Not my thing. I get bored of those for very fast.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
When the season turns, what will remain?
Only what she saw, what she captured.
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
And this could be... Yeah, this is like a very stereotypical indie game to me. You know, a little lo-fi, chillax story game. Like, explore, you know, something you play on a Sunday or like after work to like take a chill and like just enjoy. Like no stress, no needed adrenaline or whatever. Like just have a little storytelling. I do think this game looks good, but it's not for me. It's gonna be a little smaller following, but the people that play this game, they're still a pretty big following. Like they usually do pretty good. Still, as you see at like Life is Strange, I think it's called. Like it's a bit more, you know, special with like the powers and stuff. But that game did really well. It had like the sequel, the prequel. They did all well. So I do think that one is gonna do great as well. On the Final Fantasy. Okay. Final Fantasy 16.
最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今、世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーをどうぞ。
Final Fantasy fan base could go nuts. They are really loyal and they really want new games. I mean, almost every fan base at this point is like really impatient, but Final Fantasy 1 has been there and will be there for a while. I've played a couple of them, but I haven't really been that into the franchise. I do think they're pretty good games. Just haven't really got into them yet. He looks sick. No, that looked like a great villain. Like our great monster.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Okay, it looks sick. Like, I might actually try this game as well. Like, it's a game I probably will never finish, but it looks like something I'm definitely willing to give a try. Like, holy crap, that looks sick. Like, all those combos, I love me some of those combo games.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Sorry about sometimes look like that. I'm like texting a friend about all this news, you know? I keep him posted. Spread the hype a little bit. Yeah, no, this game looks great. This game looks great. There's definitely going to be a lot of people less of a fan of this because they prefer the older Final Fantasies. But yeah, I think this game could do bits. I think it definitely could do bits. They just have to make it optimized, you know? Because Final Fantasy 15, I think it was, like, had big issues for a while. Like, a lot of people could not run it on their system.
Empire will live on.
Yeah, but no, it like definitely looks sick. I might actually buy this. Probably not on release, but after I definitely might actually buy this. It looks great. Like I enjoyed 15. I'd never finished it, but I like tried it like 4 times or something like that, and I always enjoyed it. I just don't know why I never continue playing. But come on.
And that's a wrap.
No! No God of War news! No Spider-Man news! Like Spider-Man 2, no Wolverine news. No! I'm slightly disappointed, man. Like it was a great one. It was a great show, but nothing that I wanted showed up. Why they do me like this? No. That sucks. That sucks. But well, maybe later. I do think we're gonna get like an E3 some type of events. later this summer. I definitely think so. Like later in July, maybe in August, there's gonna be like a bigger event where we get more news, and I hope it drops there because God of War is supposed to drop this year still. So yeah, I'm definitely hoping they pull up with it. But yeah, it was great nonetheless. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully get some more news soon. I'll drop all the reactions I can. If it's gaming or Marvel DC related news or anything like that, I'll definitely try to drop it so y'all are tuned as well. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next one. Peace out.